Mic check, mic check. 1 2 1 2. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to my stream. I don't know, let me back up a little bit because I might be a little too close. Anyway, I wanted to do something a little bit different. I'm not going to game today, but I want to be able to speak about how important fathers are. Yes, Father's Day is around the corner. It's very important that that we show love to the fathers. I myself a father, and I was fortunate enough to have a father to step in to raise me. And the fact that he wasn't my biological father, the fact that he came in and raised me was unbelievable. But anyway, this is one of the saddest moments of me growing up watching Fresh Prince was when Will had saw his father, and his father kind of like, you know, did him wrong. But anyway, I want y'all to watch this and just really learn. You know, it's important that we cherish the men in our lives that are father figures, and not to take it as a joke.
Lou, if you walk out of Will's life now, don't you ever come back.
That's facts.
Sit down.
I ain't got time for no lecture.
I said sit down, Lou. You know, Will was doing just fine until you showed up. But now that you're back, you have responsibilities to him.
Hey, look, we're still gonna take the trip.
Oh, bull! Bull! Will is not a coat that you hang in the closet, then pick it up when you're ready to wear it. His life goes on. He's not supposed to be here for you. You're supposed to be here for him.
You get off my back! You think I want this? It just happened! Now, when Will was a baby, I was scared.
Cut the crap, all right? Cut it. Because I've been there. But I didn't run out on my family. I was there every day for them because that's what a man does.
Fine, Philip.
Thanks.
You
Yes.
win. You the man. You a better man than me. You happy? Now, you gonna tell Will or not?
I'm not going to do your dirty work for you.
Fine. I'll call him from the road.
Yeah, then why don't you do that?
Yeah, I'll do that. Daddy out! What's up? Will, I'm glad you're here. Some business came up I gotta handle. So we're gonna have to put our trip on hold. You understand?
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Just for a couple of weeks.
I understand.
Yeah. Maybe a little longer.
Yeah, whatever.
Look, I'll call you next week and we'll iron out the details. Okay?
Yeah.
It was great seeing you, son.
You too, Lou.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Will.
You know what? Actually, this works out better for me. You know, the Slimmies of summer come to class wearing next to nothing. You know what I'm
Will,
saying?
it's all right to be angry.
Hey, why should I be mad? I'm saying at least he said goodbye this time. I just wish I hadn't wasted my money buying this stupid present.
I'm sorry. If there was something that I
Hey,
could
you know
do-
what? You ain't got to do nothing, Uncle Phil. Hey, ain't like I'm still 5 years old, you know? Ain't like I'm gonna be sitting up every night asking my mom, when's Daddy coming home, you know? Who needs him? Hey, he wasn't there to teach me how to shoot my first basket, but I learned, didn't I? Hey, I got pretty damn good at it too, didn't I,
Yeah,
Uncle Phil?
you did.
Got through my first day without him, right? I learned how to drive, I learned how to shave, I learned how to fight without him. I had 14 great birthdays without him. He never even sent me a damn card. To hell with him! I ain't need him then, and I don't need him now.
Will.
Nah, you know what, Uncle Phil? I'm gonna get through college without him, I'm gonna get a great job without him. I'm gonna marry me a beautiful honey, and I'm having me a whole bunch of kids. I'm gonna be a better father than he ever was. And I sure as hell don't need him for that, because ain't a damn thing he could ever teach me about how to love my kids. How come he don't want me, man?
Man, that was crazy, man. Every time I watch it, I get a little emotional. I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, I understand it's a show, but, you know, this happens every day to a lot of children that don't have fathers. And, you know, it's kind of sad to say this, though, but, you know, having a father nowadays is rare. You know, most fathers are either killed, in jail, they're not around, they're not taking care of their responsibility. It's sad, man. It's sad. And, you know, men have to step up and take on a role, even as not the father, but a father figure. And, you know, these kids, you know, especially these men and young women, they need a father. And that's something that I really hope that people take serious. You know, men that out here that are fathers doing their thing, holding it down, being responsible, you know, working, grinding, getting it in, making a better life for their children. You know, kudos to you. I'm happy that you're doing it. I'm happy that you know, finding ways to make sure that your family and your children survive. I really wanted to make this video dedicated to fathers, not because I'm a father, but I know that as fathers, we don't get a lot of recognition or a lot of love or attention like that. And this is not me putting no type of shade on Mother's Day or anything like that. But as fathers, you know, we don't get a lot of recognition. We don't get a lot of we're not really noticed like that because we men. And it's something that I want to bring to attention. And I just want people to understand that, you know, it's hard. You know, I remember I was, you know, it's a true story about myself. I remember I was young, and my actual father, I met him when I was young, and it was kind of different. You know, I never seen him before. And I was kind of confused. I was like, you know, having two fathers, you know. And I told myself that, you know, I call him dad, but I call him something else. Being called dad is something that you had to earn. And especially from the child. You know, that's one of the greatest privileges, the greatest privileges that God has given man is to have children. And that's something that I would never take for granted. So, yeah, I hope y'all guys like it and everything like that. And happy Father's Day to the fathers. And I'm out of here. Peace.